Hi guys, welcome back to another video of our ongoing Python series, and the topic for today's video is literals, constants and variables. So let's start with literals. There are different types of literals in the Python programming language, so let's discuss these one by one. The first one that we have here is numerical literals. Let's take a number. For example, let's take 23. Now this number at its base level or in its base form has its own identity and represents itself. That is, if we don't perform any mathematical operations or calculations on it, this number has its own identity because it represents a number which is 23. Now, but if we perform any mathematical calculation on it, then the number would change, but at the base level, without having to perform any calculations or operations on it, then the number itself is a valid number, meaning it is a numerical literal. Now, there are subcategories to numerical literals, such as integer literals, and the example of integer literals is the number above, which is an integer. So these integer literals range from minus infinity to plus infinity. The other type of numerical literal is a floating point literal. Floating point literal. Just like integer type of numerical literal, there is another type which is floating point literal. Now, as you might know, floating points have decimals in them. For example, 36.7. Now this is a floating point number. It is also a floating point literal, meaning without having to perform any calculations on it, this number holds its own identity and this whole number represents itself. Without having to associate any other quantity to it, this number holds its own identity. So this is also a type of numerical literal, and that is floating point literal. The other one we have in numerical literals is complex number or just complex literal or literals. Numbers like 2 plus 3j are called complex literals. This part of the complex literal is known as the real part, and this part is known as the imaginary part. Imaginary part. Like other two types of numerical literals, this is also a type of numerical literal. So now let's move on to the other main type of literal, which is a string literal. Now, string literals. These string literals are just a sequence of characters or words within quotation marks. For example, let's take a string. Now this string has two words in it, hello and there. This is a type of a greeting. Now if we remove this word from this string, this hello word will still contain a meaning, meaning this word itself has its own identity and itself has its own meaning. So even if we remove there, this will still have a meaning, and this word hello will still carry a meaning. So this is what a string literal is. Now let's move on to another type of literal, which is a special literal. Now, there is only one type of special literal, and that is a keyword that we already saw in our keywords video, and that word is none. So none is a type of a keyword and also a special literal, which basically represents a null value. Represents a null value. Now let's move on to another type of literal, which is Boolean literals. Now there are only two types of Boolean literals, and they are true and false. Now notice something about special type of literal and these Boolean type of literals is that all three of these literals, none and true and false, have their first letter capitalized. So these are the only three keywords which have their first letter capitalized, and these two Boolean literals are used to check conditions. For example, whether it will rain tomorrow or not, whether some condition is true or false. So these Booleans are used to check conditions. Now the other main type of literal we have is collection literals. And these collection literals contain four types of literals. The first one is list literals, tuple literals, dictionary literals, dictionary literals, and the fourth one is set literals. Set literals. Now we're not going to discuss these types of collections here, because for now we're only covering the basic topics of Python, and we will save these for the intermediate section of our ongoing Python series. So now let's move on to the second most important topic of our today's video, which is variables. So what are variables? Variables are containers that store a value in them, and these variables are references to these values or objects. Now, depending upon our needs, we can change or update the value of a variable. For example, let's take a variable age, and I'll assign it a value of 23. Now, if we print this variable age, the result would be the result that will display on your screen would be 23. But now what if I want to change its value to 34 or 33, and now if I print it, now the value that you will get would be 33 instead of 23, because now we have updated the value of this variable and happily does so. So instead of getting 23, now you will get 33. So this is what a variable is. Now there are some rules to naming a variable, but since we have already discussed those in the previous video, so we will not discuss those here, but rather we will move on to the next most important topic of this video, and that is constants. Now constants are also a type of a container which store a fixed value, and when these values are stored, they cannot be changed or updated. Once they have been assigned, these values cannot be changed. For example, we have a mathematical value in mathematics which is known as pi, and the value of pi is 3.14, and this number cannot be changed. This number has been set and this number is fixed, and this number cannot be changed now. So this is what a constant is. Some more examples are days of the week, days of the week are 7, and they can't be changed because it's a fixed number. Also, another example of a constant would be the gravitational constant. And the value of it is 6.6743 times 10 raised to the power 11 minus 11. So this is also a constant because its value is set and it can't be changed. So these are the examples of constants, and so what a constant basically is that it is a fixed value that has been stored in a variable, but this variable is constant here. So the value cannot be changed, and that's why we call these types of containers constants and not variables, because once the value is set, we cannot change them. Okay, so guys, this was it for this video. So make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and drop a comment below and let me know whether you like this video or not.